one other news bit that I just wanted to talk about for just a minute here. You guys know, regular viewers know, most of you that watch the channel with any regularity should know by now. I love this franchise, but I also love Scream. I love the Scream franchise, not quite as much, but I love me some Ghostface, and I'm a big fan of the most recent movie, Scream 6. I talked about it quite a bit on other live streams and in other videos here on the channel and on the website. It's a Halloween movie, takes place during Halloween, and while the franchise always pays all kind of love to the Halloween franchise, going back to Wes Craven's original film in huge ways. I mean, they do to the whole genre, but specifically to this franchise always. And I've talked about that at length and gone through all the different Michael Myers and Halloween franchise references throughout the films. Well, a few weeks ago, when I saw Scream 6 in theaters, we talked about the references that they paid and the love that they paid to this franchise yet again in yet a whole nother new way, because this film taking place on Halloween allowed the directors to actually place all of our favorite horror icons in the film in the form of people dressed in costumes as their favorite horror icons. So yes, there's Michael Myers as he appears throughout the subway scene. He's featured throughout the subway scene, and then there's another Michael Myers as well. I noticed on my repeat viewing, because Scream 6, if you didn't know, it's now streaming on Paramount Plus. So I did rewatch it for the second time the other night, and I noticed not only is this Michael Myers featured throughout the subway scene, which I loved when I first saw it and talked about after our theater viewing, there's another Michael Myers that you can see in the background wearing what appears to be a Rob Zombie's Halloween mask. And but the other confirmation that I got on my repeat watch that I want to let you guys know about is yet another Easter egg for the Halloween fans within the latest Scream movie. And we mentioned it weeks ago after I first saw the movie, because one of our readers said that they caught it when they saw the film in theaters. And I didn't catch it in theaters, but on my rewatch, I listened for it and I rewound it and watched it about 5 times. And I can tell you that absolutely in this scene, you can definitely hear a certain chant in the background, a very familiar chant in the background of this subway scene. You can hear the chant of evil dies tonight. That's right, that infamous chant from Halloween Kills can absolutely be heard being said repeatedly. I counted at least 5 or 6 times in the background of this scene. I listened to it over and over. It's no accident. It's absolutely there. Yet another bit of love thrown from one franchise to another. I've said over and over, Ghostface loves Michael Myers, Scream loves Halloween. They're always throwing so much love to this franchise, as they do to all the horror franchises, but none more so than this franchise, and rightfully so for many reasons, and especially here in a Halloween movie. And another fun bit of trivia that links the two franchises, Halloween Kills, which is referenced, was of course filmed in Wilmington, North Carolina, where Scream 5, also known as Scream 2022, was also filmed. The same soundstage, Scream Gems, where they recreated the Myers house, was also the same stage where they also recreated Stu's house in Scream 2022. So the franchises are linked there as well, and specifically that film in the franchise, the Halloween Kills. So there we go. Once and for all, it's there for sure. If you didn't know, listen for it, or don't. Mute it out if you can't stand to hear it anymore, because I know some of you really did not like that part of Halloween Kills. Personally, I never minded it that much. Certainly not to the extent of anybody else, and it was never that big of an issue for me personally. But there we go. Yet another Michael Myers Easter egg reference inside of a Scream movie.